And if you haven't met me, I'm Teresa Wiedrich, the certified life coach and homeschool mentor found at www.capturingthecharmedlife.com. So welcome, homeschool mama. In last week's video, I shared the 17 most common reasons I see homeschool moms overwhelmed, stressed, and frustrated. And today I share one often overlooked discussion point that has very little discussion in the homeschool community about why we might feel frustrated, stressed, or overwhelmed in our homeschool mom life. I'd like to hear what you think that might be if you'd put your thought in the comment section below. One of the most overlooked reasons for homeschool moms to feel overwhelmed, stressed, and frustrated is because they are challenged with issues in their most important relationships. Our relationships are meant to nurture us. Our relationships are meant to serve us. They are meant to help us feel seen and heard, and we are meant to do those things for other people too. We need to address our relationship challenges so we're more satisfied in our lives and certainly in our homeschool mom lives. And I hear an amen. Here are 5 questions you want to ask yourself about these relationships, this relationship that you may have a challenge with. First question, is it a reciprocal relationship? Give and take. Second question, does the relationship serve you? Third question, does the relationship serve the other person? Fourth question, how much time are you investing in this relationship, and is it commensurate with how you're experiencing joy and nurturing and comfort and connection with the other person? And the 5th question, why are you choosing this relationship? You get to decide what's most important for you in relationships. You get to decide. I'm going to share that I think it's valuable when we are reciprocal in relationships, when we feel like there is a give and take. We serve them, they serve us. Also, our goal is to feel seen and heard and understood. And we want that other person to feel seen and heard and understood too. Now, when you're in this relationship, think about how you want to engage. Here's 5 questions to consider. The first, when you share authentically, does that person hear you? 2, are you able to share vulnerably? And do you also listen to this other person share vulnerably too? 3, when you have conflict, is it respectful? 4, do you engage respectfully with the other person? And 5, how do you define a respectful conflict? These are the essential 5 questions that you can ask yourself as you navigate your relationships. Now let me share with you the 9 principles that have helped me in my relationships. The first one is that people-pleasing is not my goal. Connecting authentically is. Allowing myself to be the full me and allowing other people to be the full them, that is my goal. The second principle is that other people's opinions of you don't define you. They will define you if you determine that what they think about you matters. But if you determine to see that direction, you aren't even going to notice what their direction is over there. The third principle is that you get to choose your relationships. Relationships don't have to just be, you get to decide if you want them. 4, you get to decide how you show up in those relationships. If it doesn't feel comfortable in how you're interacting with each other, you don't have to keep that engagement. You don't have to continue engaging the way that you are. But the 5th principle is that your goal is to be responsible, to listen deeply to what other people feel, think, perceive. Your goal is to listen to them deeply. The sixth principle is that you don't have to take on the shame, the blame, the condescension in conflict. You don't want that. You don't want the other person to experience that either. Your goal is not condescension, shame, or blame, and you don't want to receive it from others either. Seventh principle is that you get to establish and maintain your boundaries, but remember to be self-aware, because your goal is to engage in a courageous, intentional way, a way that asserts your true thoughts and feelings, not to engage defensively, therefore fearfully. And the ninth is that you can embrace vulnerability and be authentically yourself. I'd love to hear your thoughts and also your principles for relating if you would add them to the comment section below. This one discussion point, one of the 17 discussion points that I spoke to last week about overcoming overwhelm, the 17 most common reasons homeschool moms feel frustrated, stressed, and overwhelmed. It's just one point in all of those 17, and yet it has a significant impact on your level of joy and satisfaction in what you're doing from day to day, and certainly in how much bandwidth you have to be with the kids at the homeschool table. If you want to feel seen and heard in your relationships, and you want to see and hear the most important people in your lives too, and you want energy for your homeschool kids in your regular homeschool days, then I encourage you to dig deep into internal and external boundary challenges. I'm here to help you develop your relationship with yourself, develop your relationship with the most important people in your life, and also your relationship to your homeschool experience. You're welcome to share your thoughts and experiences in the comment section below, but you're also welcome to book a coaching conversation with me if you're considering life coaching. My name is Teresa Wiedrich, and you can find me at www.capturingthecharmedlife.com. Would you like and subscribe to this channel so you can get more coaching conversations homeschool mom to mom every week? And if you find this valuable and think someone else might too, share it with them as well. Until next week, I hope you and your homeschool kids can turn your homeschool challenges into your homeschool charms. You got this, girlfriend.